Managing consequences. Effective behavior support means identifying antecedents and consequences of children's behavior and developing strategies that are tailored to this understanding. Behavior support includes proactive, teaching, and management strategies. In this video, we're going to focus on managing consequences. Consequences, what children get or avoid through their behavior, determine whether their behavior will continue, increase, or decrease. If children's behavior results in desirable consequences, such as attention, items, or activities, or gets them out of circumstances they don't like, they will be motivated to continue the behavior in the future. If the behavior does not lead to desirable consequences, it will gradually disappear. This video will cover how to manage consequences for children's behavior so that they get positive outcomes for good behavior, but not for problem behavior. Because punishment is only focused on reducing problem behavior, it doesn't teach children what to do.
Oops. You're done here. You go to your room right now.
Although consequences are often associated with punishment, we are going to focus mainly on positive, reinforcing consequences.
We're going to walk to the car and we hold hands when we're in the parking lot. Okay? Here we go. Watch your step. Good. Now jump down. Good. Good job, Amari.
Good parking, Jackson. Good work today. We're all done. We're all done.
Come on. Yeah.
In order to manage consequences effectively, we need to know the purpose the behavior serves. We do this by identifying the ABC patterns. When we know whether a behavior typically results in attention, items or activities, avoidance, or sensory outcomes, we know how to respond effectively. Let's first look at when a child's behavior is related to attention. In this case, a challenging behavior is typically followed by someone responding or reacting to the child. This could be a lengthy, deliberate interaction, like talking to a child about their behavior, or a more subtle form of attention, such as looking at or moving closer to the child. When attention is motivating the child's behavior, we want to make sure we provide enthusiastic, positive attention for good behavior and minimize attention in response to problem behaviors. In this video, you will see how the parent withdraws attention immediately when problem behaviors occur and provides lots of attention for the child's positive behavior.
Daddy?
Yeah, kiddo.
Now let's consider when a child's behavior is motivated by getting something. Problem behavior will typically result in a child getting the item or activity he wants or being offered some other desirable choices. These consequences may not occur immediately, but may instead happen after a child's demands or misbehavior escalates. In this case, we want to make sure the child only gets the items or activities he wants when he asks appropriately or is patient when there's a delay. As difficult as it might be, a parent shouldn't give in to inappropriate demands. In this video, you will see how the parent explains that a particular item is not available, but offers something else.
No, not right. No, not right now. Not. But you can have the baton, or the bunny. Which one would you like?
Baton.
Baton. Thank you for using your words.
Next, we will look at when a child's behavior is motivated by avoidance. Problem behavior typically results in the child avoiding an activity completely, delaying it, or getting the demands of the activity decreased. In this case, we may want to allow children breaks, delays, and assistance when they request them appropriately, but not when they're having problem behavior. We may also set a reasonable goal for participation in a task. For example, saying, after you've completed 3 problems, you may take a break if needed. In this video, you will see how the parent reminds the child what to do and how to ask for help or a break.
If you need a break, you can use your words nicely. Hey, if you need a break, you can use your words nicely to ask me.
Once he is asking for breaks consistently, he should not be allowed to leave after slamming. Instead, he should be required to continue cleaning up for a little while, then be allowed to ask to leave.
Can I have a break?
Yes. How about we come back in 10 minutes and we'll finish up?
This way, asking to leave is rewarded, but slamming is not. Finally, we're going to talk about when a child's behavior is influenced by sensory outcomes. Problem behavior will occur to produce sensory changes related to sight, touch, sound, smell, taste, or movement. In this case, we want to provide ways for children to get appropriate sensory stimulation, but block activities that are potentially damaging or socially stigmatizing. In this video, you'll see a parent block inappropriate sensory activities while redirecting a child to something else.
Oh, hey, no, that's not what we do with yogurt. Here, let's clean that up and let's get you something different. Here, you want to help me? Can you help me clean this up? Let's try something different. How about some lotion? Here, hold out your hands. Put some on there. I'll put some on mine too. Rub them together. That feels nice, huh? Get your hands all soft.
Remember that these videos are examples and that parents should use what they've learned to develop individualized strategies for their children. When children are no longer getting what they want or aren't able to avoid situations through problem behavior, they may escalate out of frustration. When children resort to aggressive or destructive behaviors, our only choice is to ensure safety and wait for things to settle down, while also trying to minimize reinforcement for their behavior. Continuing to hold our ground may be incredibly difficult, but it's also important if we want to change behavior. Escalations can be minimized by setting clear expectations, arranging the environment to prevent or diffuse problems early, and providing reinforcement for positive behavior as soon as it reemerges.
Thank you for using your words.
Managing consequences can bring about profound changes in children's behavior. Consistency is key. Unfortunately, as parents, we can't be perfect. We may inadvertently respond to children's behaviors in ineffective ways once in a while. The important thing is that we continue trying. As long as, overall, children's appropriate behavior results in more positive reinforcement than their problem behavior, they will learn that appropriate behavior works better.